we called break, but sure.
Alright then. So, let us move back to the tower, where people are gathering again. Unless Lambert is gone, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Lambert is eating.
Ah, it is unfortunate then. Well, let's try and figure out how that would work out. I think the most important thing is to figure out how well the Just card would have rolled on her next summon roll. I hopes. There we go. Okay.
I don't think she can avoid that in any way.
Nope. So, I think it kind of ends up being a sad situation for her when there are essentially. Let's play this conversation out. Later that night in Elysium, Demi, the Just card comes to see you in particular again. There's people here again by now.
Okay.
Benjamin.
I bow.
Well, good news and bad news. The Nosferatu Primogen has been blood hunted.
Eyes. Oh, Benjamin is awoke.
For her effectively trying to start the war, and it turns out that she alone was the driving force behind it and carrying her clan with her, from what I was able to find out. So we're simply gonna amputate the problem. However, I'm gonna summon her tomorrow night, because I think she's not coming tonight. In your Elysium on the bottom floor. I'm afraid there will most likely be some splatter.
After what they have... Wait. Fuck, I lost my accent for a second. After what they did to our Elysium, a little splatter of them won't be an issue to clean up.
Excellent. I do hope you'll find it in your heart to at least be civil with their new Primogen. I believe the new elder in town is gonna take over most.
Oluwayesi, you mean?
Yes.
Of course.
Good. I'm hoping that I'll be able to arrange for them to have their seat. Given suitable reparations, of course, from their clan. And I do hope that won't be a problem for your clan in particular. I believe the others will go along with it.
Most likely, yes.
Do have a word with Andrew, if you don't mind. I would personally greatly prefer it if this could be resolved in a way that could lead to some kind of lasting peace, and denying them representation is gonna cause issues. It's better to have them on the inside pissing out.
Of course. Worry not, Justica. It all shall be all right.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, that is all, unless you have something you discuss yourself.
Nothing that can come to my mind right now. But please, if you're waiting for the next night, enjoy yourself at our Elysium.
I'm afraid there's more Primogen I need to see in private. And after that, well, that one side of the first floor, maybe just consider that assigned to me for the moment and keep the workers out of it. I'm gonna have to be questioning Malks anyway, and who knows. what they might decide to do.
I nod.
Actually, you did say you are new, but have you heard of a man called Byron by any chance?
I have.
Judging from your tone of voice, it's some interesting news. Do share.
Well, from what I've heard, and slight meeting at very little appointments, he seems to be an interesting Malkavian. And if I remember, he has. I would know this, right? From just people talking. Byron's kind of a figure, right?
He is a
I
little
don't
bit.
think a little bit, but I don't think he's actually like always talked about.
He's not always talked about, but when people mention it, it's like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I'm mostly asking, would I know that he has vicissitude?
That is one of the things that is mentioned, yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one is very common.
Yeah,
as it is.
that's what I was just making sure, but I was presuming already. Yes. He's an interesting Malkavian with vicissitude, from what I hear. Problematic at times, and not at times as well.
That is what concerns me, him being problematic.
I'm not as well versed with him as some of the others may be, so perhaps they would be able to enlighten you more in terms of Byron. Of course, I can look into it further if need be, for I know that you are currently a very busy individual, Jessica.
If you have an idea of who I should ask about Byron specifically.
Of course. I will inform you.
Yes, if you can manage it by end of tomorrow night, I will start meeting more of the Primogen soon. And, in fact, as soon as this business with the Nosferatu is resolved, if possible. Hopefully she will not be able to resist my beckoning for too long.
I nod, and this seems to be the end of the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bow, of course, if she's gonna leave and whatnot. Usual procedure.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to, make sure that downstairs is basically ready. And well, I guess we can get to that later, but I was gonna talk to Andrew later.
Okay. Is there something specific you want to ask him?
Mostly just first of all telling him about what just happened. Of course, in private a bit more before I really share it. Um, just basically referring the information that really was just Michelle's fault, that the others were just following suit, Primogen wise. So, of course, with a nice ask to be on peaceful relations, and I would like to strive to see that happen. So just informing Andrew of that, and of course, if Andrew could tell that to the others, if possible, for I think his word would be more important here. And of course, just see what Andrew or who Andrew might know about knowing Byron more, or basically what does he also know about Byron.
The Mouts and the Gangrel would generally be the ones to ask. Vivian would definitely know. Generally, Byron has been hanging out with Vivian a lot, and the Mouts in general from what he knows, but that's about it.
Well, I doubt the fucking Malix will rat him out, so yeah, I think I would go and check with the Gangrel, actually. Though, kind of hard leaving Elysium. Though I think I can just ensure Elysium for Andrew for a bit, right?
Yeah, certainly. Andrew does not have presents for, unfortunately. I think Andrew is gonna make a charisma leadership roll and is gonna convince the Justicard that, you know, it would go long ways to convincing his clan to move forward if he could be in the room with the shotgun when they bring Michelle in.
Andrew, you piece of shit, I love you.
So, yeah, he's gonna be part of that.
Godspeed.
I'm curious, would she even get a chance?
That doesn't look very likely.
Very unlikely with that roll.
Andrew has a bonus of 7. The Justicar and her kids, for the lack of a better term, are... Justicar literally can't lose that. He has a bonus of 8, so on a 1. And Karlak, you fucked up.
Nope, even on a 1 it wouldn't lose.
Karlak has like plus 10 total. He's not that into celerity. Okay.
Just saying, if there's a plus 8, even on a 1, they win.
Ah, true. Okay. Well, let us, for the sake of argument, see just how much damage they might do on the first round among them. Because, right, potence, 3 celerity, so there should be one more die then. Assuming that's a sword, that's 3 plus 2 plus 2. So the Justicar deals 8 damage with her first blow.
8 damage, casually.
There's 3 Bruja Elders in that room. Soak, and she's instantly torpid. Andrew is gonna make another. Actually, I think she just gets ripped apart by the alphas, because they will definitely take her below -7.
That might take her below -14 at this rate.
Once you're below -7, we rule it as instashing, though. For simplicity's sake. So, yeah, no, she just... Somewhere early in the night, there's a shotgun blast and the sound of furious chopping.
You know what that needs? You know what that needs? Perfect. Because I know that's gonna happen. I just need to do this. Can I sort of muffle the sound by me playing music? I like, just for this nice Elysium, a nice piano. Actually, no, violin.
Okay, give me a dexterity performance roll as you are on the bottom floor and she sees you playing like a like a requiem as she walks in, even though you don't see her.
So that's 4, 5. That's 11 dice and ability aptitude performance. So that's a difficulty 4, right?
Yeah, unless you wish to play a more difficult piece than normal.
Just mostly muffling it out. That's really it. Just nice tempo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Suddenly, an electric guitar appears among the piano keys. He starts doing both.
I think that's actually 11 fucking sentences.
Yeah.
That is correct, yes.
Well, there goes another primogen.
Harmoniously.
Well done, Bacon. This is your kill.
Can I get with her, please?
Do what with her?
Eat her.
Fuck no, she's instantly dead and...
No.
No. The Justicar wouldn't allow this.
No one's eating her.
If
She
someone
died
caught her
horribly in
in
the
the...
Alpha Strike.
If she got caught by someone independently, maybe. But maybe it would be pardoned after the fact rather, but like this, no. Not a chance, this ain't a Sabbat. Okay. Well, Allied. I have a fun meeting for you. In fact, I have several, now that I think about it. First of all, eventually when people know that you are back, Kurt is gonna ask you to come over. Are you even there, Allied?
Oh.
God's fucking damn.
He did say he was going to run out to get a drink. For some reason, I thought Demi was him for a little bit, so I thought he was responding, but no, it's Demi.
Wow. You hear that, Demi?
Wow. Positive vibes, Epic. Please.
Okay, you said it. Oh, come on, I was going to do that.
Sorry, I beat you to it.
Asshole.
uh, uh,
Okay, let's play out this then. Bacon. After that happens and the Justicar allows you to go, and you make your way back to the clan, and they realize that Michelle isn't with you, what do you say?
I just unite the clan, just look at them. I think that she took the fault for everything that the clan did and decided to sacrifice herself for us.
Give me a manipulation leadership roll, because I don't think that's pure subterfuge.
No, actually, he's being honest because he's confused. He was trying to just blame himself, but she decided to just run and didn't stop him from talking.
Okay, do you want me to
Oh.
make it okay, charisma leadership then.
Okay, 2 dice. Neither charisma nor leadership. But let's spend a willpower point.
Okay.
she
Three
has come
successes.
out up
I
top.
believe. I believe. 3 successes. Do it for me. Damn it.
Nope,
God,
2.
What happened?
we were being questioned by the incident with the Octavian, one that we blew up. I tried to phrase it that it was me doing on my own, but when I started to talk, she just decided to run away.
Bacon, that is not how you phrased it. Give me a manipulation subterfuge roll as well.
Well, so I did. I said I'm going to do. They told me that he killed someone, so I decided to, on my own, go after him.
And
That
then
is what he said, and that's why I suspected about it.
Yes. And then she asked, who told you this? And then you pointed out the primogen. You might not have meant it, but I lowered difficulty by 1 for you, so roll at 5.
Yeah, I think my specialties apply.
Probably. Very least Impeccable Eyes probably did. So.
Oh my god. But what do we do now? The fledglings seem troubled.
We just need to unite the clan. Maybe talk again with the prince. Maybe she can forgive our clan and help us on our weekend state. But we just need to stick together and try to fix things up. I think that it's the only chance of us keeping our clan, and without her leadership, it's going to be hard.
Kind of a shocked silence, and everyone is kind of sinking into their own thoughts. Frederick is just gonna mutter under, loud enough that everyone can hear, but you know, kind of under his breath. He was a real hero.
We cannot forget about her. We need to try to continue the clan that she left us, sacrificing herself.
Frederick is actually gonna stand up, and he's gonna offer a hand to his sire Albert. I still think you're a piece of shit and a fuck up, but we need to work together now. And I think Albert is gonna take the hand after a few tense moments. So, what do we do next?
I think I would talk with the prince, and I think I need to learn some things about politics. Should I be the primogenitor now?
The consensus seems to be yes, essentially along the lines of, well, who fucking else, I guess. Frederick is actually gonna step forward and tell you that he came from a political family before he got turned, and he politics.
Thank you, Frederick. I think your help will be very useful, and I think that everyone here needs to learn how to properly obfuscate. And
We're
then
trying to make it work. It's hard though.
I know, just give some time. We all eventually we will get it. And with that, we just need to do our best in the city. I don't know. What was the clan responsibilities of the city?
In shit, we were supposed to take control of the infrastructure, but that was a new thing. I don't know what Michelle was planning. There's a lot of stuff we had to do, and the new prince had us spying on, like, rioters.
Yeah, and these politics things we should get new allies, right?
I guess, but okay, I hate to fucking do this, but we can't waste her sacrifice. The best thing we can do is blame everything that they blame us for on her. and remember what really happened ourselves.
Let's do that. I think we should also try to be more reserved for a while. Try to not piss off the Torador again, or they will just seek more revenge on us. But soon, I think after a decade or so, we can strike back at them. And
What the fuck even happened last night, or 2 nights ago now, at that fucking meeting? How did you get thrown out?
oh, it was her decision of forsaking the city after the prince just decided to blame her and saying things that I think were misunderstood and never corrected at our primogen.
That
Yeah. She probably won't last long. We just need to keep the clan united.
Epic?
Hmm?
Give
What?
me an Auspex rating roll at 6.
Okay. Oh.
God
Weird.
damn it,
I was
Demi.
gonna type it out. Jeez.
Someone in this city wants you dead. In connection with what happened with the showdown in the Primogen meet.
Aren't we gonna do that the way we said we would do it? I thought that was a lot better way.
What way specifically?
Wow, he completely forgot. Good to know, Demi. Our input mattered.
Of course it did.
We were saying that Auspex should probably be procced with, an actual meeting of either said persons or some kind of object, along with a difficulty corresponding. We made a chart out of it and everything.
Yeah, no, that's where I stopped reading. It was too much math.
It wasn't even math.
It had math.
But I
Okay, it had a little.
think it's reasonable for VV's subconscious to draw the conclusion with a nudge from Auspex, and saying that someone in the city wants you dead in connection with that is, I think, vague and appropriate enough for a vague premonition of danger. But yes, someone is really unhappy with how things turned out.
Well, unfortunate for them.
It's okay, they'll just eat their way down to 6th and get obfuscate 7, and then they'll kill you. You'll never see them coming.
Yep.
Okay. Allied, Lambert. Are either of you back?
Well,
Nope. They're gone.
And I'm supposed to juggle and include everyone as best I can when people leave for a fucking hour at the worst time. Jackalor. William, you step through the mirror. You're back in the chantry. The ghoul or guard at the mirror visibly swallows when he sees you.
Evening. I've come to retake my post as regent.
this way, sir. I believe everyone's in the common room.
Good.
Okay. You actually hear laughter coming down the hallway. It's almost like they're having fun without you.
That's fine.
Outrageous.
I see aspects.
And then you walk in, and Leonard freezes first, and then everyone turns towards you, and the whole room goes silent.
Evening.
Evening, William. Evening, evening, evening.
I have been proven not guilty by what's the tribunal, I think it's called?
Yeah.
By the tribunal. I've come to retake my post as regent after having been demoted by a circle of mastery.
Right. Your office is much as you left it. I have done some redecorating. There's werewolves nosing around the chantry, so I'll try to catch you up as quickly as I can.
I hope you remove that god-awful painting from behind the desk.
Oh yeah, we burned it.
Thank you. This- So, has anyone? How have things been while I was gone? I heard things have been were going better.
We have an alliance with a Kieseed and the Toreador clan. Howdan's gone. Most of the gangrel are gone. There's a few new. The Elysium has been moved to Toreador territory. We're gonna be partners in helping set it up and secure it. Lots of demons around. Mention the werewolves. We're gonna try and catch one. Or more than one.
Sounds like everything is just rosy.
Uh-huh. We have an agreement with one of the independents to provide us with forged silver stuff for the upcoming conflicts with werewolves, and the prince seems to be okay with that. Research
You
has
have
gone
been-
well.
Yes, it seems you have been quite active.
We tried.
Thank you for taking care of things while I was gone.
Sure.
Now, I will be. Where's the nearest phone here? I need to call someone.
It's just over in the corner there, I think.
Thank you. I'm going to call Kurt.
Okay. It takes a long while for him to answer, but eventually he picks up. Yeah? Hello.
This is William Durand, regent of the Tremere.
Just from the other end.
I'd like to have a meeting with you, if that is possible. Of course, you are a busy man.
Yeah. Didn't know you were back.
Well, I thought I'd inform you first.
Appreciate that. Tonight work for you?
Yes, tonight will work just fine.
Moving out of my warehouse, but I'll meet you there.
Thank you.
I mean, stop jackal or betrayals. Hello, my prince. Falls to his knees in front of Kurt. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I just came to realize this. Thank you, Bacon, for clearing up the life moon I was gonna owe. Life moon I was gonna owe.
You're welcome, Jackalor.
Which life boon?
He was going to owe one to the Nosferatu Primogen.
Yeah.
God damn it. I mean, which of you is the harpy? Or closest to the harpy? Oh look, Demi's the keeper.
Oh, wait, yes, he's keeping for Elysium.
I'm sorry, Demi.
Bastard.
Well,
Yeah.
You get responsibilities as well as Nosferatu.
Do note the moderate to regent is definitely not going to be a thing these days. It appears that they brought back the person in which I specifically used as an example of not like him.
He's a changed man.
I'm
the
trying to
moderate to the regent was for waking Halfdan.
That one for
Remember?
Halfdan. I remember there was one to the Sherm. No, it wasn't.
It was. Because you had to talk a 5th gen into sharing her blood with you.
Yes, but part of that was I swear that part of that was about the thing with being good with the Tremere. Am I wrong on that? I could have sworn that was part of those negotiations.
You could argue that it was implied and try to bargain it down, but that would have to be played out. If they ever tried to call it in.
Oh, okay.
But the letter of it was that to whoever ends up being, regent after this is resolved, you end up owing to for her waking Halfdan because rare as fuck commodity, 5th gen blood.
Okay.
But let us switch to the conversation we interrupted a couple of hours ago.
Kurt just walks
Eventually,
back in, heavy machine gun opens up.
he definitely seems to have his shotgun with him. And a hatchet by the side.
Might be needed, who knows.
Okay. With my head. Continue.
Welcome back. Okay. Well, about getting this back started again. So, if I want both of you trying to see if anyone is lying. If someone lies, you can either wait until we talk in a little moment separately, or at your discretion, state it out loud. Either way.
Is Vivi currently lying?
Not really. She's pretty sure that you can state it out loud. I don't think she registers that might be politically advised. Not in the same way, anyway, that an adult would.
Okay, fair enough. This is going to be fun then. Was Kurt lying when he said he'd cleared his head, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good!
Oh.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Disregarding what has previously been stated on the whole werewolf situation, the change situation, stuff like that. Has anyone been making and attempting any kind of plans in which would harm fellow kindred?
Or just, you see a fuck it expression cross his face, and he just says, "Oh yes."
Is he
I
lying?
mean,
I presume.
I know
he's
about
not
Kurt.
lying.
That
No,
was about you, Kurt.
he's telling the truth, definitely.
Gregory?
No, I wasn't. Oh, you're asking the question. You weren't waiting for me to contradict the
Yeah.
share. Okay, of course. No.
Pamela?
Not directly.
Is she lying?
No, she's telling the truth.
Good.
Did anyone lie?
It's kind of borderline, but I think Gregory bit squirrely on that now. It's hard to tell.
I could have worded it as you did, but I just went with straight.
Gregory, what plans have you been doing that could harm other kindred besides the current with the werewolves?
What plans have I been currently doing?
Out of
Well, I had a
character,
chat.
you were planning to use Halfdan as bait for D. That could have easily gotten him hurt.
Oh right, yes. That technically counts, isn't it? Well,
Yes, yes, it does.
Whoa. I mean, I'd probably want to talk to my Primogen about what I discussed with him, though that was more in terms of getting an acceptable judgment, and there was a passing mention about the current state of affairs. But it has since been mentioned to me by the sheriff that is a completely no touching rule on the current feud, and if the current feud could be smoothed out, that would be preferable. So my initial take on the situation, what I might have said as one of the ways forward to my Primogen, is which possibly could have, depending on the result.
Emily's
So
just
it's
gonna
supposed-
slowly
so
raise her
basically-
hand.
Basically, you and the Primogen, well, the new Primogen of the Independents talked about possibly getting in on the Nosferatu Toreador blood feud thing that maybe be starting.
in terms of possibly picking a side, yes.
Okay.
But it was mostly considered.
And who's okay? Pamela, what's going on?
I just wanted to interject that if this is gonna be a regular thing, I'd like to get paid if I'm gonna be used as a lie detector.
Yeah,
Could be a job.
Because I have my research and I'm not doing it right now while I was waiting for Kurt to take his walk. And if I haven't done anything wrong, then I'd rather be home?
I mean, yeah. I did not intend to draw you into this. Is the conversation?
We can talk
It
about
should have
that
been
later.
sorted at the conversation at the Chantry, but
Yeah, Gregory, have you done anything else? Pamela, have you done anything else?
Already said no.
actually, you said not in. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure Pamela explained the no but conditions, right?
Yeah, she said it
Oh,
felt
she explained
squirrely on your no. On the initial one, that is.
Yes, but I mean, she didn't say no. She said Fuck it, I can't remember exactly what she said. It was
I
noble
can't
with a
either. I
condition.
just remember. I remember it was like, well, yeah, someone could get harmed in like my research or something.
She didn't explain it, but
I thought she explained it enough, but if she didn't, back
didn't.
at her then. Chris, quick, eidetic memory. What did she say?
She
I
said
don't think
not
Chris-
directly, which means that she
Not directly.
essentially isn't directly trying to harm another kindred, but that just goes back to the whole talk you had about collateral damage and accidentals and, something bouncing around.
Yeah, if some bounces around, that's one thing. I'm asking for anything direct, so. Just went back to Pamela to verify nothing else besides what she was thinking about. She said no. Sounds good. Okay. So you, Gregory, is there anything else?
Nothing directly. I will go with that as a full.
You know what? Vivian, if you want to learn the truth-telling trick, I'll teach you in exchange for a boon. Then you don't have to bring us out here.
That's pretty nice. Okay, so Gregory, there's nothing further. Pamela, is that true?
Just looks at Gregory.
I mean, I said nothing directly, which is true.
That sounds about right.
No.
You don't. Yeah, it just is truth or lie.
All right, so I'm gonna try and read Gregory's mind.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Gregory, what's you know what?
9.
I'm gonna okay. 9. So, Vivian, Belgian subterfuge at 9.
All right. I doubt it's gonna work, but I think she would try at this point, just because she suspects something is going on with you, Gregory. Don't know what.
You
But-
can't fucking understand what I say. Is what's going on.
As you're doing
Nobody
that,
can.
you just
I mean,
hear Kurt whispering to Pamela. Oh, is that all for about the...
Let's see. That was intelligence, subterfuge. Okay, we're doing this.
this is either going to go really well or really badly, with no in between.
Basically, we'll find out. Apparently, fairly badly.
Okay.
I accidentally tried to read
One.
Kurt's mind.
Okay. Epic. Give me a wit self-control roll at 8. Okay. You kind of have to grip the table to hold on, because you in particular are very, very vulnerable to this due to your synesthesia, but for a moment you tap into something and the world is just one big rainbow. And it's probably noticeable that you need a moment to settle yourself. Well, Gregory might have missed it.
Perception. Perception.
It's like a perception alertness at like a 3, let's say. It seems to be kind of out of it, but you're able to hold on and pull yourself back relatively quickly. Don't think you were out for more than, 10-15 seconds, maybe half a minute. And it seems to be fading now, but you definitely tapped into something weird there.
Okay. Back. Well, I suppose, unless there's any other issues particularly, we can just start talking about learning Mythosaria, if that's okay. Or if you wanted, maybe even see about maybe some kind of position. Up to you.
What kind of position do you have in mind? I generally need to be free to be gathering the information I collect, and I have other things I devote my time to.
You wouldn't need to accept any such thing, but detecting when people are lying can be very useful. Suppose we might need to make something up.
Right.
Well,
what
what's
would
fairly reasonably titled?
what would teaching this to you be worth?
I personally can usually tell people are lying pretty darn well a lot of the time, but it depends on a lot of things. So,
Like how should... Oh, out of character. Do not mention about the drinking again. Sorry.
uh, that, let's see. Trying to remember the different ranks. I'm trying to remember the last two. Get very trivial and what was after trivial?
Minor.
I suppose probably a minor, unless it's for some reason really hard to try and do.
A discipline that's only known to
This is an
specific...
exceptionally rare power. It's not like I'm teaching to obfuscate or dominate or any of the common powers or abilities.
Actually, this... Having two cases in the same room is actually... It's definitely going to be
Apparently, you guys
unique in the
work
wild.
well together.
Sometimes it's...
I think they're both equally annoyed by this spectacle, which is driving them together.
Yeah. If that is all you were wishing to ask me and you were wishing to try to hash out some arrangement with Pamela for the
Yep.
signature
I am unwilling to go
discipline...
any higher, so if that is not acceptable to you, then
Cheapskate.
you can go.
May I ask a question, my prince, before I...
Yes, Gregory?
What is your position, therefore, in terms of just letting werewolves walk around Elysium?
Well, if they ask to come in, I would prefer it if they actually asked. Then
But if they did not...
maybe they can be invited. If they have not, you could very easily consider it the clause of self-defense.
Behind your back,
So you're saying it's...
Pamela and Kurt are shaking on him, offering a moderate boon.
Damn it, Kurt, I'm trying to get Vivi to piss you off. You can't be doing other... Okay, fine.
He's
all
past
good.
caring that much.
Yeah. Well then, if there happens to be any instance of self-defense, I will let, of course, Kurt know initially if any werewolves appear, and...
Yes, thank you.
we...
And he goes
I said-
flying into the ether.
we... Get away from this mad woman.
Well, if you're not willing to go any higher than a minor, that's, I suppose, reasonable. But I'm not sure that I'm willing. Sell it at this price, so I'll get back to you. I'll think on.
Okay.
Okay, and Kurt and Pamela are gonna follow out as well.
I thought Kurt might want to talk afterwards. Oh well, up to him.
No, he just wants to kill. He has decided.
This is how he ensures he needs me this area 1 for when the others give their oaths of loyalty.
Oh, good.
Sorry, Mithras area doesn't matter much to me, generally speaking.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not that useful to you, but it is a rare as fuck commodity.
Which is why, that's kind of how it works.
And who knows if you're gonna stay in the seat for long. Better to wait and see if you're still prince in a week.
I give it 2. Depends how hungry Kurt is.
I mean, a moderate boon from Kurt is a good deal because he's already the designated regent.
In case something happens.
Like a
So he was a
horrible
Tremere all along.
accident. She just fell on the shotgun multiple times. It was a horrible accident.
Exactly.
Even fall on the shotgun multiple times. She stands near a cold breeze. It did her in.
She got a cold. It turned out to be cancer.
Ugh.
Okay. So, allied. Sometime after you
Hello,
wake,
yes, I am a person.
you will be, Kurt will give you a call and ask you to, come over.
As you wish, I'll be right over.
So Kurt goes and makes a booty call.
I mean, Kerr at this point has my utmost respect. At this point, he fucking butt ass naked turned towards the fire. My princess at home. I'm gonna get properly dressed, your outfit, but probably a couple more better clothes than I would normally wear,
Mm-hmm.
as per fitting a man of my stature.
Okay.
Future print, and head on over.
Okay.
That's the future prince, not you.
How dare you speak to me like that, filth?
When you arrive there, it's gonna be pretty much the entire clan gathered. In the now emptied warehouse.
Oh dear, what happened? This is how the rebellion. This is how the rebellion begins. I just smile at greetings, gentlemen and ma'am. I
Picard,
actually don't know much.
your seat is there at the other end of the table.
All to myself. Perfect.
he saw Andy comment on this move. This is what he knows.
I'm not gonna. Damn, you need to explain to me what that means. I'm gonna go sit there. That means I'm in the bottom pitch, right?
No, it means that you are on a similar footing to him. You're sitting right opposite him at an end of the table.
Oh, thank you, my son.
You need longer. It's an insult if it's a longer table, basically. You need it to be at the point where you can't talk to him for it to be an insult.
Oh, cool. Okay. Then yeah, I'd say, thank you. I'm gonna go and I sit down.
So, I will be moving to a more central location because this city does not seem to run out of fire. And I figured, since Sigurd is finally back, we'd gather as a family, discuss this. Because it seems that, at this point, it would be best if someone else officially held the Primogen seat. And, well, discuss.
Can't be Prince and Primogen.
Adam
Actually,
is
you can.
just gonna start saying, well, you know, and Kurt is just gonna, without looking at him, one hand over his mouth. If you tell me about the Free State one more fucking time, I swear to God.
Oh wait, hold on, are they still anarchs?
Yeah, that's pretty much the entire clan is.
It's just me and Kurt. He's like, fuck, I can't put anarchs in charge.
Yeah, no, you might be privileged by default.
How can I think I had to spend a willpower because I care too much about the Bruja and I don't want to just fuck up this entire thing. Because while I want to declare my leadership as king of the city, I
Yes,
can't.
if you want to suppress megalomania for a scene, you have to spend a willpower.
I'll spend it so I can add to reasonable again. Downtime can't come soon fucking enough. Well, I just kind of like cross my hand and go, fuck, how do I approach this? Because I'm still technically new in the city, and the only time I've met most of these guys is I threw knives at 2 of them.
Yep.
One of them helped me hold Kurt down.
I mean, you're practically overqualified. You already established that they're the bottom bitches here.
Oh.
This is how anarchs work. They're anarchs. Speak to them in anarch.
If you threw knives at them, you're best friends forever.
Literally play tag by shooting 9mm bullets at each other.
Oh well,
Yep.
shit.
It's
I should spend more time with my with the children. I can teach them so
You can teach them how to catch 9mm
much.
bullets.
As pain is love, pain is life. Well, I guess I would go.
I think it's no secret that a good number of the clan feel that their interests lie with the Anarch cause, and personally, I don't know how Vivian feels about it, but I have no problems with this as long as the Anarchs declare that they are in fact Anarchs openly.
That's Kurt saying that?
Yeah. Obviously, the normal rules still apply for not being a complete fuck up. And we all remember David.
I just kind of like look around the table like, David?
Remember your little interrogation practice we had? That fucker.
Ah, yeah. Oh, him. Somebody have like a fucking cell phone going off or something?
It's a beep beep.
I don't know what it is. It is hurting my brain.
That just means that someone's trying to break out of his basement. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Get the shotgun, Skeeter. We gotta go hunting again. Oh yes, that annoying little whelp. I actually don't know how these meetings tend to go.
Usually a big ass brawl among the Bruja. This is already past. This is already better than they usually go, I think.
Oh my god, have we become the fucking mafia?
I mean, you are reascending back to Carthage.
Give me a perception streetwise allied.
Oh fuck. 3 dice, so what difficulty?
6. You have some.
Wait, is that perception 3?
Oh, wait, that's right. Streetwise, not okay. No, I saw the wrong one.
Yeah.
6 and 6.
You know, now that you think about it, the way Kurt has seated himself, the way he's carrying himself, it's not that far from how Mafia does things. It's
Does my heart
starting to
well.
make so much sense, Allied. Well, let's just put it this way. He has enough probably to get bonuses to his bashing at the moment.
Shit. Like I said, I don't know what to call him now. My premature or fucking the Dawn.
You have both been butt-ass naked fighting a demon. You probably can just call him Kurt.
Yeah, no, that's not my awkward. That's not my awkward. Primo Dawn.
I love
yeah,
this
so
comment.
Fuck, I'm a really bad elder.
Stop making up new names and just call him.
It's just
Hey,
I'm just gonna
man.
call him Primo. I'm just gonna call him Primo. What am I gonna call him? Fucking cute ass? Like,
Please, please.
Yeah,
What
no, you can do
happened?
that legally.
It's either going to go really badly or really well.
I'm not allowed to legally call him cute ass until I've become the Primogene.
And then you're allowed to?
Yeah, because I'm technically above my Dark Lord guts.
He is the sheriff and the designated successor.
Region. Oh yeah, no, fuck. I thought
Yeah.
that rank only triggers when Vivian's dead, though.
In
You
most
agree to the
vampires'
successor.
mind, it's like there's people who are Vivian loyalists, and it's like we must protect her from herself, and then there are the others. How long can she really last? Best suck up to Kurt.
Ah, my Lord Kurtz, I understand. I guess I'll just went
Demi, why are you like
Bloodfather Kurt. We're not the Sabbat. At most, we're two normal
I mean-
Bruja and a fucking anarch family.
I mean, you're getting close with the Mafia stuff to the same sort of Latin roots as the Sabbat, so
No,
go with
I'm
it.
not gonna fucking blow Kurt's mind by suddenly going off like that on him. I think he would jump across the table at that point.
Just call him Kurt, damn it. Just call him Kurt.
Just
So,
call him Kurt.
so
You were butt-ass naked fighting a demon while on fire together.
no, I know. It's just, I'm just not used to actually having to do politics in any capacity, and I have to do politics. Then I take it you have a short list, my Primogene?
Well, I was thinking you might volunteer.
Well, I would normally jump at the gun for such a thing. I am still new to the city, and
I mean, at this rate, you're gonna have seniority in a month.
I'm gonna have seniority in a month. What do you mean by that?
I mean,
There
at the
may or may
rate
not
the
be some,
Primogen have been dying, it's actually I might not be doing you any favors by putting you on the seat.
Yeah.
Well, then, if it comes to safety, then it would be best if I was there as the shield for the. Kind of like looking down and like.
Ah, yes, you don't know. The Justicard sliced the Nosferatu Primogen to ribbons.
Why?
She tried to start a war with the Toreador. Frankly, fuck that bitch.
Was she being stupid on purpose, or?
The justice card says that she was, and she doesn't give the impression of being incompetent.
Oh, maybe a few more fires was, not happen now. That's good.
It is a
There's
shame
hoping.
that someone has been running around trying to save the whites from all the horrible people in the city.
I want. Sigar looks up. I wonder who that could possibly be.
Come on now, you need to fail
Kurt
the roll, and Pat just looks at you.
Calls his fingers apart like 2/3 of an inch or so. I have a file this big on you.
Yeah, no, I I tried to keep the masquerade intact with it, to be honest. Just like, I mean, I tried. Hey, it led us to the demon.
I think you're gonna... As much as I dislike this, I think you at least are gonna be able to speak the Anarch's language.
I just frown at Kurt at that.
You do seem to operate on the same wavelength, as far as I can tell.
I am.
Shots fired! Is this public humiliation to Sigurd?
Yeah, no, I think it is. Because he's tried to change. That's that's a self-control check, right?
At 9+1, because you're Bruja.
Oh, and I can't willpower
Someone
that.
might die
No,
to that.
you can't.
Is it with self-control or just self-control?
Come on.
It's
Just self-control.
We need one more dead primogen.
Actually, no, I passed.
You get 1 turn. You need a total of 5 success. This counts as 1.
Oh!
9+1 means that the first success gets cancelled.
I have 1 turn to speak then?
You can
Yes.
keep rolling to see if you get more.
Oh no, Kurt, why would you do me in like this? You're literally just gonna prove your point that I'm an anarch. No.
Okay, what do you say on your 1 turn?
I need to be
God,
excused
that's
for a
straight by 5.
Okay,
You
at
have
the same
3
time,
seconds.
Kurt is saying, like I said, dogpile him, and jumps across the table.
You just
Everyone is jumping at you. Grabbing up.
It's time to roll as the nature of the Bruja.
Oh my
The
god.
bash begins.
Is this
What-
like,
what-
like, is this going to happen? Yeah. Okay. Let's get a plan in
What?
advance.
Draco, can I try to roll nature of the Bruja clan?
I think with 6 of them on top of you, and they were prepared for this, because Kurt had warned them in advance he was gonna confront you with this. And that you took the time to speak, I would say they generally are able to grab hold.
But can they keep hold is the question.
There's...
Well, 6 brew off,
There's
1
only-
Bruja.
your
there's only one
difficulty
Kurt.
does go up. And Kurt isn't the strongest here. Brenna has
Really?
11 dice on Strength Brawl.
Oh, whoa, shit. Good on her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 on that.
So, there's like this screaming elder in the middle that's yelling to her, I'm not a fucking anarch! And meanwhile is just telling,
Kind of anarch.
just let the Camarilla out. You're one of us now.
I'll never go back to what we did back then! Ah! You can't force me!
One
I am your voice! to the fence than this! I at least get out of the house in this side! With my own pillow! He's just shouting that type of stuff. He's like trying to like shake people off and like move around.
By the way, remind me, I think at some point the Bruja were granted domain over like transportation, right? As in goods
transportation.
moving through the city.
I think so.
Then I'm gonna
Not sure
write
we
it
termed it as
in because goods transit. I think that was a thing.
Oh, hey Draco, I got a question while you're editing the influence and stuff.
Yeah.
Am I able to move my influence off of me personally and grant it to the entire clan? My military.
Generally, there's gonna be
military influence, the other one.
Generally, it's still gonna be a specific person holding it. Like you.
Okay.
You can just use it on the behalf of the clan and let others know that you have it and make calls on their behalf. Much like Kurt was calling the police on Benjamin's behalf when he came to Kurt.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And essentially, yeah, and you can work together with NPCs to try and establish fields of influence during downtime, so that's a thing as well.
Alrighty, thank you for that heads up.
Okay then.
How long do I frenzy for?
I mean, technically you get another roll to get out of it, but chances are you're gonna fail that too.
Let's find out real quick. Let's see if they just have to deal with a ranting fucking old man Bruja. Yep. Nope, ranting old man Bruja about how the original Anarchos fell to the tyranny of the elders once more. And that history was just repeated.
This does tend to be the biggest.
Now.
This does tend to be the biggest issue with the Bruja. The frenzies.
Kurt actually extracts himself from there. And eventually you're gonna snap out of it and you're gonna see that you're still being held. You're not frenzying anymore and Kurt is just casually holding a shotgun on you. So, about those Sabbat ties you used to have. What's up with that?
Kurt, how old do you think I am?
2.
Oldish.
No, that's Havdan.
Kind of hard to tell with the way you act. I mean, White Savior, really?
I couldn't think of a better name.
Did you actually go to the newspapers and feed them the name?
Like, inside my head, it's like, hey, Alter Ego, what's up? Did you do that? Oh, yeah, totally. I don't know.
Wait, that doesn't...
That sounds like something I would do, though. So, you know what? I'll take fault for it.
When would you have managed, though? I don't think you had the time. What are you even on about?
What are you on about?
I think Kurt has had a tough couple of weeks, so just in for educational purposes, he's gonna pull the trigger.
Ah, I see. Can I blood buff?
I don't think you are expecting him to actually pull the trigger.
No, this is Kurt. The very first time I saw him, I made him frenzy.
I will let you have a ready action to pour blood into fortitude.
Okay. Kurt, please no. Don't hurt me. Daddy. Hi, that's not Kurt. Who the fuck are you shooting me? How'd you get in my house?
She's been here the whole time, obfuscated. You don't have the aspects yet.
I fucking so fuck. Do I
Actually,
do I
their
pump
first
that?
lesson, she ate Kurt and replaced him with Obfuscate 3.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually the best thing. Kind of like, no, I'm just kind of like, what do you want? I want to be able to shoot one of your
no,
elders in the
she
face.
has to pretend she's Kurt like that. Lasombra playing Ventru. He's just I'm Kurt now. Whatever. Go ahead.
That's
Fucking
5 lethal. I think you still need to roll soak on that.
I do. It's 3 down for my 3 fortitude, and I have
Actually,
3 dice.
Yeah, this would be more or less a night or two after you woke, so that's accurate. So you take some damage. Yeah, he definitely pulled the trigger on you. Ow.
You said this is a night or two after, so would I have been able to heal an ag point by then?
I'll say you
'Cause
would
I
have
the
been
blood.
able to heal 1, but in that case, give me a 1d10
Yeah.
plus 10 to see how much blood you had at the start of this night.
1d10. 13.
Okay, so you would now
Decrease
be
that.
down to 10.
10. Yep. So that's 2 lethal then? 2.
Yep.
Oof.
Right to the face.
Well then, there's only one solution at this time. Can I hit Kurt with one of our fledglings?
Unfortunately, there's 5 of them.
Okay,
you-
so I have 5 attacks then.
That you won't be able to do it. You're taking too many penalties because you're in melee with 5 people effectively.
Why must my
Plus
children?
4.
I just hiss at Kurt for that because that fucking ow, dick.
You could just roll the what's it called?
Presence too.
That case.
You could try. Do you wish to?
Hold on, I could roll what?
Presence 2. Dread Gaze. Charisma Intimidation.
Charisma. You know what? Yeah, no, fuck it. He's got a shotgun. And he just shot me in from the spooks.
Okay. You want to...
Da-da-da.
Yeah, roll at 6, I'll adjust it. Okay.
Oof.
He pulls the trigger again.
Oh god damn it, Kurt, you asshole.
Manners now!
What
Okay,
kind of
that
shotgun
time-
is it?
He's
'Cause
so
it's just
good.
got two barrels and it's fine.
Actually, no. That... I need to... Give me a second. Yeah, he would have had to roll willpower to resist that. And... Because he's
There's
a
only one
social Bruja. But he manages to succeed, but he needs to reroll the attack, because then he wouldn't be taking penalties.
No, he shot me better now.
Yes. He rolled with 6 dice previously.
Do I need to reroll my soak?
No. You still soak everything.
Oh.
Because your soak
Okay.
doesn't change. His damage and his attack changed.
Ah! Ah! that's all here for me. Ah!
I have 4 more shells in here. Do you want to keep trying that shit?
You'd be disappointed if I did it! Trades.
Okay. Roll for it.
I gotta. That is 7 at 8. 7 at 6. Yeah, all right.
As he spends another willpower point and shoots you again.
Doesn't he? Oh,
Yeah,
can he
he's
just
resisting
spend?
After he
Yep.
succeeds on the roll, he can just keep spending it.
I've been shot again. Kurt's gonna fucking score for me.
You
I
could
have my-
try not being rude to the sheriff.
You know, I have my honor at stake here.
Many people have tried. Not many have succeeded.
I need to heal and fucking I'm gonna fucking do it again and heal.
So 4 points of damage. How much ag did you have? Did you still have
I had-
ag left
I have
over?
1 ag.
Okay, so you're at 5 health levels.
You're
I
at minus
just
2
blew out
now.
my 4 blood. So 4 blood.
If you're gonna
Um,
heal and attack
yeah.
at the same time with the Dread Gaze, you need to roll 2 heal while acting normally. So it's a stamina plus survival plus fortitude roll at 8.
3, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 at 8.
Okay,
I
the
didn't
blood is
dodge.
the blood is wasted, but you can continue trying to heal.
Oh, okay. Well, I can only heal 2 then.
No,
And
it's like the healing for this turn doesn't kick in.
so I just lose 4 blood then?
Yeah,
That's right. You just lose 4 blood.
combat
That's
healing is
it.
risky that way.
If he torpors me, does he just eat me? Like, what happens at this point?
You
He's
don't
probably
know.
gonna find
He
out.
might. You just revealed that you're super old, apparently.
Fucking hell, Kurt, you cock.
He needs your dominate powers to ascend to the princedom.
I don't have dominate!
He doesn't know that.
Yes, he does. Fuck. It upsets me that at no point can I attempt to break free of this fucking 5-way grapple or use one of the neonates as a shield.
Not
It's a
effective.
9+1 difficulty to take any action. And that's
I
if
mean-
they weren't holding you.
Yeah, it's... You're essentially...
Do I enter torpor again?
Well, roll your Dread
well,
Gaze
you tried
first.
Dread Gaze. I mean, that was the point of the
Yeah,
trying to heal at the same
Yeah.
time.
Well, no, the thing is when he shoots me again, 2 more damage and I enter torpor.
3 more.
It'll be fine.
What, Draco?
3 more.
From a shotgun. That does 12 damage.
Sometimes.
Go ahead and roll the Dread Gaze. You already declared it. Unless you wish to abort it now.
Whatever. 4, 6, 7 at fucking... Yeah, 7 at 6.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized these success. Hold on, my first one around here did that. Okay, no, that didn't have any on it. Fuck. Because that should be 6 then for that. Because I have forceful as my charisma.
That does not
That
apply to
does
discipline
apply.
rolls.
Really? Okay.
This round, Kurt is gonna spend a willpower on resisting it. He's gonna draw a knife
Just
with
shove me
his
fucking-
and he's gonna launch 3 celerity controlled melee attacks to put you at incapped as opposed to torpid.
Oh goddamn it, Kurt! You fucking mad lad. I love how he's stabbing into a melee.
Yep.
Nope, he fucking hit me each
You
one of those times.
You
So
think he cares if he stabs one of the neorites?
I mean, you're not wrong. He's trying to assert his dominance. I just have to keep standing.
that
Oh,
doesn't
he-
do any damage. Can't potch it.
Damage.
Come on, roll to soak.
Alright, so that's 6 dice. It's 6.
You're
That's
crippled.
8. Yep.
Do you wish to continue this battle?
Kurt believes in you. You must keep fighting.
Allied,
Does
think
Kurt-
carefully. Things could go badly here.
Does Kurt just look annoyed, or is he like, this is a firm thing?
He's given how much willpower he spent on this, he is well past just annoyed.
At this point, it's a matter of big dick energy.
So you know what
Down
has
your
to be
pants
done.
and keep dread glazing.
The issue is if I try to spend any more blood, and I fuck that up, I'm at hungry, and I only can drink on the willing or from blood bags. So I have to yield.
He seems willing.
Wait, hold on. 2, 4, 6. I have to yield on this. Yeah, I can do that with my path.
You can currently spend some more blood than this, though you will need to effectively heal at least up to Maul to hunt effectively. So, you know, keep that in mind.
Just be a cripple.
Hey.
I mean, Kurt's gonna. I mean, fuck it. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'll put myself down to do 2 bloods, and that's gonna be my turn. Or do I have to roll to see if fucking I can heal?
If you're also dread gazing at the same time.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just healing.
In that case, you want to leave yourself at 3 blood. At 2, you're gonna be hungry. At 3, you're gonna be okay. So.
I'm just injured.
Yeah.
Is he gonna stab me again?
He has a ready action to stab you and activate Potence in case you respond with sass to his honest inquiry about your time with the Sabbat. So, Sigurd.
Hello.
How about that first Anarch revolt?
No.
How? Can the children leave?
Oh no, I think I'm gonna keep them here. They should hear this. Do tell me. I'm curious.
Oh, you're curious.
Oh yes.
I
Sass
think
it.
that's sass. Was either
That's
sass
it.
or come on?
Do it. Sass him.
Keep in mind.
Let me
throw
go.
out-
We'll have the talk.
Okay, let him get up. You know, in case he frenzies, jump him again, but let him up.
Okay.
I'm,
Well, gentlemen-
I'm sorry, I think I ruined your suit there.
That's fine.
Jump cut, jump
What about-
cut, jump cut.
I'm not gonna
My
jump
other-
Kurt. Unlike him, who proceeded to shoot and stab me while I was being held down like a coward. But you know, there's some. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, he did kind of just blow out my fucking brains a few times as they patched themselves up.
There was a bit of a
Well-
splatter risk, yes.
Where it's just kind of like, which revolt do you want to know about? There's the first one. There's the one that everybody else says is the first one, and I'm not sassing you. History, it's muddled.
Oh, you know, I like this. Story time with Papa Sigurd. Go on, tell us it.
All right, kids, gather around. Kurt, put the fucking knife down, and the shotgun, Kurt.
He just laughs at you and puts them away.
Fuck, what is that to like just begin telling the tales of the original Anarch Revolt?
Charisma academics, I would
believe
say.
that's expression.
Charisma
academics? Okay.
academics.
Charisma academics
Would
or
it be
charisma
charisma-
expression or charisma performance. It depends on how you want to go about it.
I don't want it to paint it as the best thing, but I want them to understand why we did it.
If you
Oh my
want
God, I'm
to
literally spawning.
focus more on the facts of what actually happened, academics would be the way to go.
What is
Otherwise, if
expression,
you
Chris?
that would essentially be more about getting a specific point across or being convincing towards them. So it's a question of whether you want to focus more on reaching them or more on being accurate, effectively.
I need
Adam,
to reach my children. It's story time with Papa Sighard, and as my conviction says, we're not brutes. I have to teach when I get a chance. And if they only learn through coloring picture books, well, by God, I have to stoop to their retarded level.
So why don't we go over your convictions?
Uh-oh. I mean, I don't think I put a third one down as of yet, but I was having trouble with that.
Upholding white civilization in a state/owned
Owned
land.
I didn't know how to spell domain. I didn't know how to spell domains. Okay.
Carthage is
So-
not what the clan once taught. Gather more information whenever possible. And the third one would be
teaching.
yeah. Educate the clan to be their best possible selves, effectively, in your own interpretation of that, of course. I would word it somewhere, something like that.
Educate the clan to become the best that they can become.
Yeah.
If that means Bali, well, goddamn it, guys.
Don't add that last part. Don't add that last part. Someone might mind read you.
Please not.
Just look over like, huh. Yeah, no. So that's charisma, expression. I want to be forceful with it. I want them to like feel like they're there. Like.
Okay, then
I
that
want
would
them to
definitely
understand
be that would definitely be an expression thing, or performance. So
I don't have good performance. 2, 4, 6, 7 dice at what difficulty?
it's 6.
I'm gonna willpower this actually.
Okay.
Can I use presence to help this out?
You would
Or are
have
they
to
already really
spend a
focused
blood point on awe, and then roll it.
Would that really help with this situation?
It would make them
they would
pay a lot
rapt
more attention to you. So yeah.
Okay. Presence then for that is a blood point. I'm gonna eat after this anyway.
Yes, but you're gonna
con-
eat while hungry, so you're gonna have to roll self-control.
Just eat.
I'll lock myself in a room with a blood bag.
You're assuming that Kurt has a blood bag for you.
No.
He does. They're called neonates.
It's fine. He's already called me an anarch. It's fine. I might as well show them the power of an anarch elder. But you know, so all to activate is what?
Charisma performance at 7. And the amount of success determines how many targets you affect.
Neonates are really into the story. Alright, and
You know, this is enough to affect everyone, including Kurt.
neat.
So
Kurt's like, that's
4, 6,
over.
7.
I'm
You're not allowed to
gonna
hit me with presence."
increase how far this reaches into their black little brains due to the present, and also lower the difficulty by 1. So a bit of greater impact per success, a bit of getting success more easily. So roll your charisma
7.
expression at 5.
And I'm gonna willpower this.
Okay.
3 successes.
Okay.
4, my apologies.
And what do you tell them?
Fuck, the one time I put on a spot, I actually can't, no, not blood for the blood god.
The problem with the first Anarch Revolt is that we stopped partway through.
No, is that we let, we ended up getting played like a damn fiddle by elders of, certain clans that took over during it.
You know, at that point they start cheering death to the elders and then look at you as they realize. Your time is over, Grandpa! Time to die!
Story time with Grandpa, now with more blood.
but no, like I paid as like how it became this heroic thing for like the like, you know, for like the younglings, like people of my time, and how we had an actual cause, but then it was stolen from us by corruptors, by evildoers who wanted their own personal power instead of caring about the family, like us. They just wanted themselves only.
Adam is just gonna yell out, "Yeah, free state!"
I just pinched my nose. Adam, we're gonna get to that in a bit. Hold on. Free states aren't. They're. Look, Adam. Okay, it's more. He's like, Paul. Adam, look. Okay, it's like you care about your family. What everybody else doesn't know is that there's. Yeah, you have a dad. You have a mom,
Sophia is gonna put a hand on your shoulder and she's gonna say, "We are your family.
Yes, no, that's why I'm telling you all this.
The Free
The
State is the
family
way
came-
forward.
No, the Free State is not family. You, all of you here are family. We're family. We are the Bruja. We're family. We can always depend on each other. And if not, well, we get the knives out and we throw it at the other fucker. Yeah, I realized that. But fuck. I will fix them. They will change their paths to mine. Yeah, no, fuck. Forces. Is that enough?
It's enough to get them to pay attention to you in the future, certainly, and they're listening to you now.
Okay. I don't know what other clans are the problem. Bruja within, Bruja without, Bruja within. Oh no, Kurt's here too. Fuck! Oh
Bruja first.
no! Bruja first.
You want to actually say that in character?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. We stood fast with our ideals while others fell. But we were soon overwhelmed on all sides.
You're right. But we've started again. The Free State lives.
But who controls the Free State?
The Bruja. It's our dream. It's our dream made flesh.
Really heavy sweating at that mention. Just immediately correlates to card like, oh no, there's a bunch of fucking Diablo, there's a bunch of Infernalists over there. Just like that kind of fuck. How can I get them away from the free anarch state and make them focus on like our family here? Like
That's not gonna be one story and one night kind of work. That's gonna be something you're gonna have to work on over months and possibly years.
so downtime, got you.
Yeah. It's,
But yeah, no,
they're not gonna
wants to run
change their
away.
ways that quickly.
That's the thing though. We're not gonna run away. We are Bruja. We will stand firm and we will stand proud in this city.
Damn right we will. This is Kurt.
Just nod my head. And like that right there. Kurt, upstanding Bruja.
Yeah, Kurt's definitely getting dot of clan status. He's finally earned the true respect of these fuckers, not just their fear.
Oh my god. So we told these guys about the first Anarch Revolt. Kurt got a clan status top from it. We don't run from our problems. If anything, we call for family to help our problems.
Kurt gets
Family will always
really thoughtful at that.
And at the end of the day, we may make mistakes. But everybody makes mistakes. Kurt's just like, how do I stab him?
Oh no, Kurt isn't focused on you. He's thinking about something else, clearly.
He's thinking whether he wants to revolt and become prince. You need to push him towards princedom.
This city has gone through some trying times, but it is Clan Bruja that has ensured the stability as much as.
Oh no,
we
this
have,
is.
We have ensured. Yeah, we are the reasons why this city has stood as it has, and it's not burnt down. Only we can ensure the safety and stability of the city. For nobody else is willing.
Give me a charisma leadership role.
Difficulty?
Keep your wound penalties in mind. This is at 7 and this is aimed specifically at Kurt. And God forbid if this is another you've been ready a long time situation.
2, 4, 6. I have 6 dice. I'm gonna willpower this.
No.
6 at 7.
4 successes.
Oh my god,
Fuck.
force would apply here too.
It would. It's
Oh
another
god.
5.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well,
I mean,
you know, I guess this is story time, so just this once. Adam, tell us about the Free State. And Adam is gonna tell you about the Free State. About how
Can I
every vampire is free and all of them follow their own consciences.
What? You know what? Because he was a little bit respectful to me. I'm just, when it comes to certain things, I'm gonna ask him questions, but I'm not gonna do it out of disrespect. Of like, I'm gonna compare it to like mine experience with my NX state.
It's okay, he doesn't have a lot of charisma, but he gets a partial success. And what's worse, Kurt is listening.
Every now and again, like, it's like, oh no, what have I accidentally done?
Maybe the city doesn't need a prince. Maybe it needs a bat.
you've united Clan Bruja the other way round.
Oh.
I like how Valernos puts it. Bruja means family. Family means kneecapping your stupid cousins.
Yeah, that's so right. It's so true.
Yeah, family means decapping your stupid cut. I mean, we're not here to kill each other.
You know, here's the thing. Kurt used to be like these fuck-ups, and then he grew up, and you just told him about how the Bruja are the ones that helped hold the city together, and you helped hold the city together. He helped hold the city together. Maybe these fucks will grow up one day too. Maybe the city needs more Bruja leadership.
Hold on, maybe the city needs more what?
Bruja leadership.
Yes! Yes. We will leadership will grow in the city and the be
I think Kurt gets one willpower back for having helped bring about a lessening of chaos inside the clan. By the way, I lied, he was out of willpower. If you had dreadgazed him one more time.
No, that's completely fine. I like where it ended up actually. It's like a proper family bonding thing. Albeit for the Anarch cause, but you know. Kurt's gonna take this one of two ways. Either we're becoming Anarchs again, or we're about to have Mein Führer rise. I'm okay with either.
You succeeded where I failed. I did not manage to get him to frenzy and kill the prince.
No, now it's just going to be cold calculation, and he has Mythosaria 1.
He might not have mastered it yet. He's just agreed to start learning it.
Oh.
But you know, at this point, it's, you know, like, meet with Mitchell, because he's the other person with enough status to make a real bid for the princedom. If he goes for it.
Who's the other one?
I mean, Kurt has 4, and Mitchell has 4.
Oh, shit.
Of the people, at least, that have been here for a while.
Oh, no, and he's talking to a Lasombra.
And if they can come up with an agreement between themselves...
The city will have a new prince.
A Lasombra prince would... I mean, the biggest fuck you to the Sabbat ever.
I mean, at this point, you're gonna need a sheriff, and Mitchell does have Auspex, and Upton, and Dominate.
Oh,
hey, I get to become
I see I'm being replaced. I see Kurt.
You're Primogen of the Bruja.
Yeah, but I can't go stabbing other clans at that point.
You have to teach the next generation, Allied. Your whole reputation is built about that being important to you, so he would assume you would want to stay there.
Yeah, no, I will teach the new... Oh, fuck, I know. Oh, no, I'm gonna have all the fuck-ups under my wing. I become fucking Linda from Fledglings.
You see it from the other side. So what if one of these fuck-ups went into, say, Malkavian territory, shot 3 of them to shit, and tried to run, and you got there and heard about it? With Walde reeing at you for fucking up.
I would publicly throw him against the wall and, twirl him around a bit, pay for the damages incurred via as much money as the damages to the building and the cleaning costs. And then when we leave, I pull him to the side and go, "Kid, you didn't hear this from me, but you fucking did some neat shit. Keep practicing your shooting. Learn real targets, though."
Well, Linda wouldn't say that last part out loud.
Yeah. Just dominate. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Okay. I would just pat him on the head. Or her. Like a proud father, whatever the fuck moment, just, you did good. No words.
Okay. So yeah, I have a feeling that BOE's expectation of and preparation for a peaceful handover of power if that city decides not to go with her might actually come through before downtime. It depends on how the next session or two goes.
Fuck, I have to be here for the next 2 sessions. I've caused way too much chaos again.
But I think we went a good ways towards determining all the things we need to play out before downtime hits. City might actually be in a halfway stable state.
Might.
At least internally, when we're done. We might need to kill another Primogen like, say, Walda, but... You know.
I'm adopting those that are willing to put their fucking work in and become an honorary Bruja.
Well, since we are adding convictions this session, why don't, starting with Epic, we go through and state those convictions? Because we haven't really highlighted them that much. And I haven't read all of them either myself, so.
Okay, I suppose I'll go. So I'm fairly happy with these first 2. The last one, I added this morning. Not completely happy with it, but maybe I'll change it later. But it's what I thought of. So
Yeah, I get the general gist, so you can just reward it, but please read them out so for those that might have this all tabbed or otherwise.
okay,
Might.
all affect the world through their action, and all must bear the responsibility for that which they do. That actually summarized pretty well what I was really trying to put into words a while ago. Beware preconceptions, for misjudgments may have results far worse than initial action. And then the last one is, we are vampires and we must stick with one another before all others. Those are Idion's particular convictions.
Is the idea that specifically vampires need each other to survive?
Kind of a mix of things, but it's
Why
not
do you
this
keep
one
letting werewolves in? Damn it.
because it's actually a method for survival. You just don't understand it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Better inside pissing out, Lambert.
They're just pissing everywhere.
They'll learn. They just need to be house trained.
Yeah, the thing about that was more of how she views herself compared to others. She never really had much of a life as mortal, so before all else, she is a vampire and she respects other vampires before anything else, basically.
So effectively, it's something along the lines of our shared state is more important than mortal differences and politics?
That would be, yes, that's actually fairly accurate.
Okay, excellent. Bacon, do you have convictions picked out?
Wait, I was muted. No.
Okay, please have them ready by next time. We do have homework
Convic-
here sometimes.
Convictions: kill the Primogen, seize power. Oh wait, that's done.
Okay.
There's supposed to be
Right.
3. Wait.
Well, the princedom is still occupied.
For now,
Question mark.
I might have caused some problems with that.
I think Kurt is gonna ask William when he arrives how he feels about Vivian being prince. I think he failed that conscience roll previously. He was already contemplating the possibility of having to do something at some point. So he was already seriously thinking about it. It does
And I
seem
just-
like a lot of chaos stems from how people are reacting to Vivian's well-intentioned efforts.
And I just told him we're the reason why it hasn't all burned down yet.
I mean,
that
honestly, in
Kinda
Kurt's
is.
mind, an idea of Mitchell as sheriff, Vivian as seneschal, and him as prince might work better in the long term.
that's actually not too bad of a setup. If you remove, personal plans for power and glory.
I mean, Vivian will keep things in line. Sheriff Vivian, oh no!
Yeah, I thought Vivian was
Oh,
central.
that would be brilliant. That would just be brilliant on so many levels. It would be
She doesn't
hilarious.
show up. She never shows up. It's fucking Dougal that knocks on the door to beat your ass.
Yep.
I hope she never has to do that. I think she would feel that she would be in that position to put out punishments. I don't think anyone's going to like how that goes.
You gonna make him drink your blood, you sick fuck?
I don't need to do that to make things really
Oh.
fucking weird.
Kurt has an intelligence of 2. So he might need to roll his 3 dice of intelligence politics to see if he can figure out why that's a bad idea. Because on
I
the
can help
surface it seems good.
I can help it. I got 2 politics and 4 int.
Just make Mitchell. Just make Mitchell the sheriff.
Mitchell's a Lasombra. Every person that was yeah. You're right. He's a Ventrue. My apologies. How could I?
I mean, he is technically more neutral in a lot of ways than any of the others.
Yep.
Really?
Well, he doesn't have an affiliation with a major camp clan.
None that are left in the city. Fair enough.
So, allied. I would
Well-
say that upholding white civilization in a domain land is a bad way of wording it.
What would you recommend, boss?
Western civilization, democracy, etc., civilized behavior.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about
What's the definition of civilized to him? What does it really mean?
Of blacks don't have rights. A bunch of stuff.
I honestly think that Sicard probably is very racist, but that's not necessarily one of his core values. He thinks they're inferior, but I don't think he wastes the energy on actively hating them or trying to keep them down.
No, they're just naturally inferior.
Yeah,
You don't.
just
you don't hate a
casually
dog.
racist.
Yeah, you don't hate a dog because it's a dog. You hate it because it's shit on the floor.
So,
what do you count as shit on the floor, civilization-wise? That's kind of what it comes down
Probably
to.
the riots.
okay,
You
so
know,
let's say that
Stability, then?
uphold stability and Demi, how did you put yours? Uphold civilized society, I think.
Cultured society.
Ugh.
Well, he would probably word it as civilized society, which isn't quite the same of how you would see it.
You are not civilized.
Demi's saving the fucking artwork, and I'm saving the fucking white women first.
I mean, he was just fiddling at a funeral march as the Archon used Presence 4 to summon the Nosferatu Primogen. Got like 11 fucking successes on the roll.
I upheld cultured society.
God bless. I don't know. I guess I'll have to think on that one then for the third one.
Okay.
The
I
other
mean, Kurt,
two.
damn it, Kurt isn't going to like me for helping us, the Toreador, put the rivalry behind them. They've just won. There's no rivalry for me to help soothe.
Well, not necessarily, because the Nosferatu are now on the back foot. You can help convince the Toreador to let it go instead of starting to fuck with them now that they're weaker.
Yeah.
I just love how everything Lambert's tried to do was already in my plan to do. Thanks, Lambert.
I was. My plan to try to get the prince replaced got diverted by other people trying to get the prince replaced because I couldn't fucking get frenzy.
If the end is still the same, can you really fail the student on the test if they still got the same or correct answer?
It's okay. Mitchell will probably still make you a hound.
You know, I don't care about the hound status bit. I needed a prince who is not going to get uppity every single time I poke a supernatural, usually for good reason or other people wanted it reasons.
By the way, now that I've been reminded, Gregory, you don't have any status on your sheet. I think you've earned your first dot of status in this city.
Whoa.
Oh shit, congrats.
It was local, and yes. Woo!
Because, you have been going between people, making friends, impressing some locally important people, and you've definitely made yourself a part of the city.
You just need to not say something stupid when William comes back, like, who the fuck are you?
It's okay, William's used to it.
That's a valid fucking statement to him of all people. Who the fuck?
So, Allied, your other two, if you could read them out.
The other two, Carthage is not what the clan once thought. Gather more information if or whenever possible.
Okay, and the third?
Because as educate the clan to become the best that they can become.
Excellent. Lambert, do you have yours picked out?
No, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know if I necessarily was doing it because I don't know how long my tenure is with.
Well, it helps effectively define the character's view on things. Given your previous experiences, one of them might be about pipe bombs that are left unattended.
Pipe bombs left unattended are the biggest threat to civilization. No.
Well, think about it for next week. I would like everyone to have.
Is there a thing? Because you linked Epic a thing last time, which is why I wasn't sure if I was meant to do it or not, because you linked it to Epic, but not me. But
just ask Demi and Jackalor. They're in the fledgling game. They're more aware of everything we've decided to do with convictions. So after the game, feel free to ask them. Jackalor, do you have, by the way, a set picked out for William?
Yes. Protect the chantry. Knowledge needs to be shared to be protected, and put yourself first.
Okay, that works perfectly. That's the character right there.
Beautiful.
Demi.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Mine's actually kind of similar to fledgling, but basically uphold cultured society. For without culture, we would all be beasts. 2 is create that which will last, because useless is a thing that would expire the very next day.
Like the Nosferatu Primogen.
And 3rd is maintain appearances, because to be respected, one must indeed look good.
Just eyes closed, playing a funeral march as she goes in. Wait a second. Oh no! No! I can't stop myself! Stop! Opens the door casually, deobfuscates, walks in. Oh no, 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 no!
La 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 la.
Jessica's just waiting, sword by her side. Why, hello there!
Ride of the Valkyrie.
There was indeed splatter that night, Demi.
It's much easier to clean. You know, because with Ash, all you need is a vacuum cleaner.
I
Are you
think,
doing it a vacuum
Demi,
cleaner?
it's not quite that simple. It's ash mixed with whatever blood they had in them, so it's just this ashy slime of blood
Fine,
and
we'll
mess.
fine, it's a Nosferatu blood as well. We'll use bleach.
Okay, so
Blood actually tastes the same as normal blood for vampires. That is.
it is. After it loses its supernatural properties anyway, but physically it's the same as the blood of whatever they drank. So, lessons learned. Vivian.
Well, whatever Gregory is up to, it appears that it's nothing too bad, so he's probably all right.
I was actually trying to get around the fact that I was trying to deliberately get you killed during the meeting. That was why I was awkward
Apparently, I
answering
didn't know
questions.
about that. Don't worry about it.
I know. It's just great. It's sort of like, do you have any plans to get anybody killed? I didn't when we started the meeting, but
No, you didn't say that, but okay.
yeah, I know. It was.
You know,
yeah.
next time when you do, by all means, please share that with me, because I did have Mid-Series 1 running, but
Yes.
the
yes,
reaction
that
would
was-
have been the same, because at that point, this is
Yeah,
the
but the
second
point is
prince that is treating me like shit and like they can just use my talents, fucker. Minor Bone, you might not be around by then. No, fuck that.
Yeah, it was more that when Kurt came back in, I couldn't quite get the topic back on right, so I abandoned it. So yeah, the plan was gone by then. It was fine. I was trying to bait him, and it didn't, and he'd actually he was just fed up. So it's kind of alright, fine, okay. No regicide.
Okay.
Next thing to do, talking.
Bacon, what has all was say you learned? Now that he's Primogen.
What you learned so much. I think that the meeting that you learned is that interactions usually don't go about picking stupid fight with another clans, and it seems that it's something that can have dire consequences.
Okay. Sieghard?
I'm back. I apologize. What was I being asked?
Lesson for the day, session, whatever.
That the Brujah clan is a bunch of fucking children. Not
Okay.
children, but like the way to get to them is through like that type of shit. Like, how can I word it?
Teach
I
them
guess
like
story-
children.
Yeah, like story time is the way forward to teach them, I guess.
You know,
Which I didn't.
given that this has not come up for you and the character during play, I'll allow it. But I feel like Sieghard would have run into a similar situation previously, so we can say that he just keeps hoping that someday things will be different, and he keeps having to go to story time.
Okay, then I guess the lesson for that would be that no matter how much time changes, he's always got to go back to the basics to teach the Brujah.
Okay. And Gregory.
Prince might permanently be high or something, or this just might be a weird Malkavian flaw he's never experienced before. Whatever it is, it's disconcerting to a high level. And probably means avoid the prince at all costs unless there's something that really needs to be done.
Okay. Jackalore. What about William?
William has learned that he needs to be more or less fair with the clan.
Okay. For the idiots among the group, explain what that means.
He needs to be more hands off and like not actively hampering them by telling them exactly what they must do and everything like that.
You know, it helps if you let people do their jobs. On occasion, they actually do them.
I know, right? It's a new concept to me.
Especially as a premier.
Me too. I don't know how to not just tell everyone this is what you must do and you will do it.
Okay. And Demi, Benjamin.
I think it's very obvious. Justicars are fucking scary.
Casually ended up
relentlessly,
Primogen, as if it was
so-
nothing.
Yeah, no, just hey, Nazi left council, then died. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Two days, her in town. 2 or 3.
6 politics. It changes a person.
You know, okay, I came into the city. Okay, I see who is in favor, who isn't. Okay, that just changed. Okay, let's adjust. Okay, I guess the Torid are on top now. Well, I guess we're blaming the Nosferatu now. Okay, fuck that Primogen. I guess we pin it all on her.
And everything's all right because now we have to be buddies with each other again. It's like, yep.
Moment she leaves, she's gonna come back a week later to test us, and the city's gonna like just stop the stabbing of each other.
You know, I feel like we've all learned a very valuable lesson from the Justicar. When there's troubles in the city, all you have to do is just kill one person.
Sacrifice to the dark gods.
If only Vivi would learn this.
Well, no, remember
Well, the trick is picking the right person to kill.
Yeah, please don't kill me. It would have been an acceptable scapegoat. But
if
I like
if
life.
Vivian started killing people, we'd have some issues right now with how everything's aligning.
Yes, we would.
If
But
Vivi
looking more
goes
likely
axe
to do-
crazy, then Kurt can probably get to the Toreador through Benjamin, especially as Andrew owes him anyway.
Is this before things start? Oh no, they removed the Malkavians' explosives.
Oh no, yes, all the supplies are gone. You can't just bomb your way out of this one anymore.
The future's looking bright for Clan Bruja.
Don't worry, we'll have methods.
Picture of Sieghard just doing the frame gesture with his hands, saying to the rest of the clan, 3 words, children. International arms trade.
God damn it.
no, that's also a thing, by the way. Don't worry, guys. Bruja are going places. Heavily armed, but going places.
That's why I'm worried. I wouldn't be worried if that wasn't happening. You have made the worry.
What? No, how did I make the worry? I set Kurt free.
You
I need.
helped bring the clan together. One of the things holding Kurt back was the fact that he couldn't trust his clan to back his play.
He wasn't hitting them hard enough then.
He was trying! They kept
Now,
being
though.
at him!
Now that yeah, no, what am I? You're an anarch! Stab! Stop it! Don't call me an anarch and stab me!
You know, you're not far wrong as far as his approach is concerned, Allied.
Fucking Kurt, I love Kurt. He is everything that I hoped the Bruja would be. And I'm glad I could help him in his conquest.
Okay.
First this city, then the capital. than the free anarch
Hey,
state.
Alan, I have a meme for you.
Oh no.
So, who do you think deserves the extra point?
Bacon.
For
Bacon.
accidentally killing his own privilege and getting off scot-free?
That's
It was
Yep.
beautiful.
accidental.
It was utterly beautiful.
The incompetence
It's really
that led to
beautiful,
this was amazing.
I mean, it was also that it was completely deserved on her end as well for what she'd been doing and stoking the.
Oh my god. I know how Bacon succeeds. Bacon, just do everything opposite of what you thought you were going to do.
I mean, it worked. It worked. It might not have been what she was intending to do and initially
Okay.
thought to, but it worked brilliantly.
So, Bacon gets the extra XP point. Another bit of housekeeping, Jackalore. William gets a destiny point back for having survived the thing that should have by all rights ended him, without using a destiny point.
Does that mean he has two characters now?
No. And he doesn't have 2 destiny points, his original had been spent. Remember, if you survive a thing on your own, that by all rights required a would have required a destiny point from you, even if it's through sheer dumb luck, you do get to refill yours, if it's missing.
Neat.
Do I get one if I survive something through sheer dumb luck that I should have died from?
No, because then you'd be rolling.
If it's
out.
a proper clusterfuck, then yes. But it has to be above and beyond in terms of things fucking you, like it was with William.
What
Right,
happened
yes.
to Jack's old character, his new Anarch character? Is that dead?
No, he's playing with the technocrats in their lab.
Oh
Yep.
yeah! Oh!
Things went bad.
Oh, and he knows all about the free Anarch state.
The Anarch state is going to get styled on by some mages who know they're disorganized fucks.
They're just making notes on how many reds they have to pour in him to heal a given amount of damage. Which organs heal easier, which heal harder.
Okay, they're those kind of mages. It's safe. The
Yeah, I
Anarch
told you.
state will
I
go
left
on.
him in the right place.
They're all kinds of mages, but there's a lot of progenitors in there. And they're the bio-research division of the Technocratic Union.
What?
We need to
At
do
least he
that.
gets a meal a day.
A meal, however often they need to put meals into him for the current experiment.
This one seems to be receiving less energy from animal blood than the others. Also seems to reject certain types of human blood. A evolutionary dead end, only able to feed on people of African descent, or so it appears.
That doesn't match the records of the previous one. What's different about them?
Oh, they're gonna experiment. They're gonna turn more people, clones and otherwise, with his blood to check.
Oh
When
god.
the fuck do the... Yeah, no, technocratic fucking ghouls in the street. Oh boy, I'm horrified actually.
This is going to end badly. Vivi, why?
You
I
know,
blame you for this.
No, it's fine.
Three
it's fine.
arcs
I'll get
later,
you
there's a massive breakout from the technocratic labs.
It's look,
The
look.
bread revenants.
It's whatever. Don't matter.
The bread revenants, I swear.
There's gonna be a new path
Anyway,
rating at
I'll
the end
be
of this.
going on now.
We still need to
Yeah.
hand out NPC XP, Jackalore. So, really quickly,
Yeah.
who do you assign your points to?
Kurt and the Justicar.
Okay. Kurt has 26 XP left now unspent.
Oh, he's up there with me.
And the Justicar. Okay. Demi, how about you?
Justicar definitely won, and I think the other person, Alexandra.
Okay. I see the reasoning there.
Alexandria, who is that?
That was the regent. Was.
Oh,
The pity fucker.
God damn it, Demi.
he doesn't deserve that. Somebody fucking break her out and put her in a basement.
Epic.
She almost got humanity out of
Wait,
it.
where's she gone? What's happened to her?
She's just
I
bit.
missed
She's still in the chantry, but William's back. So
I just have to ask a question though, because it was stated, I think, in the like he dropped down a circle or whatever. Is he still regent?
he is,
Yeah.
He
but
should-
essentially
circle
it's
thing.
7 circles of mastery in each rank. He was like a regent of the 5th circle. He's now like of the 4th. So it's effectively translates to a slap on the wrist.
Oh, okay, okay.
They took him
That's
down
still-
one pay grade level or whatever kind of thing. You know, he's demoted officially, but it's not too bad given his perceived fuck ups.
Right. Got it.
So epic. Who gets XP?
Someone else decide. I don't know.
Pick someone.
Okay, Kurt. Give another to Kurt. You have to give them to Kurt. He's your successor.
Okay,
I
give
need
it to
to flip
Kurt.
part of the wall in your tower.
I thought you had fun with what's her name? Not Michael. What's the other Kiyasa in the city?
Pamela.
Pamela.
Sure, Pamela, Kurt. There we go.
Okay. Bacon.
2 points to Frederick.
Okay. Just 3 more and he'll have enough for Obfuscate 2. Allied.
Oh. Adam could go fuck himself. He's retarded. Who else do we have in the Bruja family? Kurt's maxed out. Adam's fucking. He looks like a Jedi. I'm not gonna touch that. Who were the two most like paying attention of the Bruja? Who looked like they were the most interested?
Sophia was trying
Alright,
to
well,
tell you that the
done.
dream lives in the Free State.
Okay, Sophia's the thought. What about the others?
I mean, they were all paying attention, they were just less vocal about it.
Ah, shit. All right, Sophia. I guess yeah.
Adam, go for
Gotta
it.
give it to. I got it. He's wrong, but he's got balls, and that's what makes a Bruja. Big balls.
I need to get going. So,
Okay,
see ya.
Have fun,
Yeah,
Epic.
but
okay, and who haven't we done yet? I think that's everyone. Did we cover Lambert?
You didn't, but I kind of gave my choices to what Epic was picking. But I mean, I probably should give at least one to Mitchell because now my Primogen and became a Primogen.
Okay,
Just
so
he
one
doesn't
to
need
Mitchell.
fucking die. Has Kurt already got 2 or has
Oh,
Kurt just
yeah.
got 1?
Kurt's full. Yeah. No, Kurt got 2.
I'm gonna give my other one to Adam.
Okay. Adam is actually
Free State Muslim.
someone that was made by one of the peanut gallery. I think it was like Aruman maybe or Emperor that made him.
Really?
Oh.
Huh. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
You should put that under. You should put that under player just so you can remind yourself.
I'll think about it. Okay, so
Anyways,
does anyone wish to make a case
yes.
for nature?
Oh, nature. Actually, yes.
I could.
Who's going first?
I don't know if I can. I'm Eye of the Storm. Like, I didn't want to tell them. But
I'll give you
Without-
one for learning that a Primogen is dead and the whole political landscape has changed while you are just sleeping in torpor.
okay, thank you.
Demi?
I'd like to justify architect, even though I didn't really do much. It's kind of through my own stoic action. That Nazi Primogen is dead.
Yeah, your stoic acceptance is what inspired her to actually end the bitch. Sure, you can certainly see that way and take a willpower point. Everyone also recovers 1 by default for a session.
For me, I think that just by accident.
I
And
just need to keep it at 9 because
I
otherwise
managed-
fucking Malk's going to get into my mind. Fucking
Oh,
Malks.
it was
But
And,
Bacon, you wanted your Primogen to live. It wasn't a goal to kill her.
my
I mean,
goal
now
was
what?
to save the clan, and I managed to unite the clan. She died on the occasion, but even then, I managed to use that to unite the clan.
Take a point for it. That's sheer dumb luck, but sure. Q
Also, I
20
made
years
some
later,
kombucha.
when it turns out there's like 30 Nosferatu down there, now they just come pouring out for Michelle.
They're met by the fucking Bruja armed to the fucking teeth with assault rifles. For Claire Bruja!
Just the car face bombs in Europe.
That's strange. I felt a weird disturbance suddenly.
Could I do conniver, considering I managed to convince technically the lords assembled before me at the tribunal?
I don't think they were fooled as to you being a fuck up. It's just that you aren't that bad on the background of the other regions they have to deal with.
Whenever you trick someone into doing something for you, but yeah. I
But you
guess.
didn't trick
Or when you
anybody.
convince someone to help you against their own best interests.
This was in their best interest.
I mean, I guess the only people you tricked was your own clan when you came back.
You know,
Surprise,
I'll
guys.
give it to you. It was sheer dumb luck, and they were essentially. You were smart enough to take advantage of the situation when they were clearly offering you an out, and I think it fits. And we are trying to be more generous.
Wow.
Wait. Yes.
Anyways, I have an announcement I'd like to make.
Yes.
Can I get Auspex 5?
Oh
I don't
no.
know. Have you been using it enough?
Let's see.
No.
Auspex 1 every time. I even use Auspex 2 since I've gotten here. Auspex 3 also. Auspex 4 also.
Alright, I'll allow it.
Yeet!
I
And he's
object.
banned. Jackalor, throw him out of the server.
I got my Auspex 5. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay, so. Did you just kick him from here as well?
No, I did that.
Okay, I do hope Epic isn't too bummed, but on occasion, the tides do turn against even Vivian.
Why would he be bummed?
Because he's not used to the city deciding to fuck him.
But it's not like we're killing him, albeit against our will.
I mean, you're not killing him, no.
I'm not eating him. If Kurt gets hungry, I'll cover for him for a couple of weeks. But
I mean, and yeah, personally wouldn't try to. But... So,
Draco.
also,
Yeah.
I managed to distract him for several hours while the Nazi Primogen just got fucked. Truly.
Could I justify trying to get one Auspex 1 now?
You haven't spent any time with an Auspex wielder actually instructing you. They have to spend some time teaching you.
Alright.
Here you should buy Dominate 3. Oh wait, you had that already.
You know what? I'm just gonna pick up Dominate at some point because everybody says I have Dominate. Well, where'd I get this Dominate thought from? I don't know. Why does it keep increasing? You Dominate. Oh, okay.
Okay, so any thoughts or comments you wish to place on the record?
I need to get not Dominate. Operation.
I made a terrible fucking mistake by edging Kurt on.
I need to strive to become just like a Justicar.
Okay.
I accidentally did politics.
I think we all did good.
Everything went fine. Nobody died. Oh, wait.
Remind me, where would you get the obtenebration from?
Hey.
I would get from, yes, either Lambert or Mitchell. Probably Lambert.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Wait, what?
This is a bad idea. I mean, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be great.
Oh Christ, his dice pool for that is fucking disgusting.
If
I
he's
know,
gonna teach
right?
me more, he can teach me more occult, so my dice pool becomes even better for it as well.
Oh
Yes,
god,
I
and we're
believe
in Sabat,
the trade you got for that.
and the fucking Sabat find out the premier of all things are using Tenebration.
Yeah, I might go on the Sabat equivalent of the red list. Woo.
No, you're not getting added to the red list. Sabat, I'm glad you're a regent. That's all I can say, Jack Lore.
A lot of things are better when you have a chantry.
I know, right?
Jack, you need to teach me.
Just in time for the Shadow Lords to have returned. That actually
I mean, if
figured
I
into
don't-
their decision, Jackalor. Oh, okay, yeah, we can see where this is going. I mean, he did hold it for 50 years against the Sabat.
He can't possibly fuck this up, can he?
I have my newfound powers over the shadows. Die, fools!
Oh, I actually got banned. Fuck you guys.
Wait, you actually got banned?
I don't. Can you guys like stop? I'll report you to the Discord authorities.
If you stop yeeting, we'll stop banning you.
Sounds like a good deal.
If you stop banning me, I'll stop yeeting.
They weren't banning you. They didn't ban you for an entire.
You beat me to it!
Fucking hell.
I swear to fucking God, I hate you guys.
You don't respect the authority, do you?
Since I think it's Bacon that's kicking me, Bacon, I just want to say one thing, and
It wasn't me.
This was
Those
It wasn't me.
yeah, it was me.
it was a respectable one thing before he left.
No, it's just going to be recurrent, isn't it?
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
No, it was me.
We're too easily amused.
I'll go play you for now.
Okay, make sure
Bye,
you
guys.
added your XP and
Yes, I did.
yeah, and willpower. So 3 to Bacon, 3 to Lambert, 2 for everyone else. And yeah, I'll see you next week.
Time for Tenebration times.
see ya.
Fun
Yep.
of Tenebration,
Chris,
guys.
So I just
before I
wanted to
just
say
made some
this.
convictions.
Goodbye, folks.
Bacon, I can't wait to see you at my next tea party.
And it wasn't me that was kicking on Demi. It was Jackalor.
Doesn't matter. You're getting invited.
I
Draco,
think you're getting killed for the other stuff.
Okay, well, that's
Are we
it
off now?
for the stream and recording. Goodbye, everyone who's still here.
Oh, we're still